It was 7 o'clock on a very warm evening in the hills of Sin, when Father Wolf woke up from his daybreak scratch. Himself yawned and spread his paws on after the other terrain, himself of the sleepy feeling in his toes. Mother Wolf lay with her big gray nose drooping over her 4 cubes while we were spinning around and skilling, and the moon was shining off the mouth of the cave where they alighted. "Oh," said the wolf father, "it's time to hunt again." He was about to jump down a hill when small, shadowed with a bush, he crossed the threshold and whimpered, "Good luck is with you, O chief of the wolves, and look good, lick and strong. Whitehead, go with noble children, so that they may never forget the hunger of this world."
Come in and see, but there is no food here.
For a fool, no, but for some men a person has. My felt a dream bone, it's a good fest. Who are we, the Gurlon, to pick and choose?
Thank you very much for this good meal. How beautiful are noble children, how big their eyes, and so young too. Truly, truly, I might have remembered that the sons of the kings are men from the beginning.
No, Tabaki knew better than anyone that there is nothing more unfortunate than congratulating children to their face. He was pleased to see that Mother and Father Wolf looked uncomfortable. Tabaki stood still rejoicing after the speech he had done and said spitefully,
Sherkan, the big one, has shifted his home troop. He will hunt amongst they will for the next month, so he has told me.
You have not right. According to the law of the jungle, you have no right to chain loading without proper notice. You will scare away all the game. Get within a 10-mile radius, and I have to kill for 2 these years.
His mother did not call him gloom, for my dear sign motor was killing highways, ben lame and on foot from his birth, that it's with he was only kite. No Tibayar of Tibayangunga are angry with him, and he has come here to make her Villager's angry. They will escort secondly off, for when he is far away, and we and our children must run with hot guards. Instead, allaying in them, we are very grateful to share camp.
Shall take we for your gratitude.
Outside. Go out and hurt with your master. You don't know damage for one night.
I go. He can hear Sherkan below in the Ikes. I mean have saved myself the messenger.
Father Wolf listened down in the valley that ran to a smile. Right where he heard the dry, angry, grumpy, sing-a-song moan of a tiger who has caught anything and don't care if the whole jungle know it.
The fool! Starting a work night with that noise. Do you think our males are like you fat Wengunga oxen?
It's neither good York nor book. He wants to name, said Monter Wolf, its man.
The moon had stronger into a king of perm that seemed to come from out the cardinal points. It was a noise that disconcerted Woodcutters and gypsies will sleep outdoors. A that sometimes makes run into the deer's mood.
Man, fowl aren't hearing enough beetles and frogs in the land to eat the man and all or land too.
The law of the jungle witch never commands anything without a reason, forbids all beasts from eating man except when he is killing to show his children how to do it, and then he must hunt outside the hunting grounds of his park of tribe. The real sessions for this is that killing men means sooner or later the arrival of white men on elephants, white guns, and hundreds of brown men with guns, rockets, and torches, so everyone in the jungle suffers. The reasons that the beasts give to each other is that man is the weakest and most defenseless of all living beings, and it is not supporting to touch him. They also say, and it is true, that men eaters become mangy and lose their teeth. The pouring grow louder and end in a low "Arr!" of the tiger's chair.
Then Terry was hung and ultra from the Shere Khan. He has missing side Mother Wolf. What is it?
A father wolf ran a few steps and heard Shere Khan muttering and muttering wildly as he circled through the bushes.
That fool had no more common sense than to jump over woodcutters, bonfire, and burn his feet. Tabaki is with him.
Something is coping López said Mother Wolf with chin on arm and hit right.
The bushes rustled a little in the thicket, and Father Wolf dropped into crouch, ready to pounce. So if you had been looking, you would have seen the most wonderful thing in the world. The wolf appeared in the middle of spring. He jumped before he saw what he was jumping towards, and then tried to stop. The result was that he rose 4 or 5 feet into the air, leading almost where he left the ground. "Man!" he snapped. A man's cub look. Directly and in front of him, clinging to a low branch, was a naked brown baby who could barely walk. The softest, most dimpled atom that had ever come into a wolf's. Then at night, he looked Father Wolf in the face and laughed.
Each time a man cub, he had never met its ear.
A wolf accustomed to moving his own cubs can, if necessary, nibble on an egg without breaking it, and although Father Wolf's house closed just over the boy's back, not a single thought scraped the skin as he laid it between cubs.
How little, how naked, and how lost.
The baby made his way through the puppies to get closer to the worm. "Hey, he's eating with the others, and so this is a man's cub. Now was there ever a wolf who could boast of having a man's cub among her children?"
I've heard of something like this from time to time, but never of Bagel in my time. He's completely hairless, and I'll kill him with a touch of my foot. But look, he looks up, and he's not a
Went in here.
Shere Khan does us a great honor. What does Shere Khan need?
My pray a man's could passage be here. His Parents have run away, give it to me.
Jumped into Woodcutter's bonfire as Father Wolf had said, and was furious at the pain of his burning feet. But Father Wolf knew that the mouth of the cave was too narrow for a finger to enter. Even where he stood, Shere Khan's shoulders and forelegs were cramped for lack of space, as man's would be if he tried to fight in a battle.
The wolves are afraid people. They take orders from the leader of the herd and not from any striped cattle killer. The man's cup is ours. We can kill it.
You choose and you do not choose what talk is the about choosing for the bull. I killed it must remain snapping in your dogs than to collect what is due to me. It is Shere Khan who speak.
The thickest roar filled the cave with thunder. Mother Wolf freed herself from the cups and leaped forward, her eyes like the green moons in the darkness, staring into the fierce eyes of Shere Khan.
And it is Irashka. What I swear demands, cup is mine, longer minute to me. He shall not be killed. He shall live to rule with the park to hold with the pack tea.
Father Wolf looked amazed. He had almost forgotten the days when he defeated Mother Wolf in a fair fight against 5 other wolves when she ran in the park. As they did call her the devil for praise. Shere Khan called half face Father Wolf, but they called not face Mother Wolf because he now tied where she had all the advantage of the Tyrion and wolf fight to the death. So he came off of the mouth of the cave grating, and when he was free, he shouted.
Every dog barks in his own yard. We see what the pack will say to this rising of human cubs. The cub is mine and it will come to me in the end of bush the let saves.
Mother Wolf threw herself panting among the cubs.
Shere Khan speaks much truth. The cup must be shown to the pack. Will you still keep it, mother?
Keep him, she gasped. He cannot be beneath alone and every home. Yet he was not afraid. Look, it has pulled on of my babes to own the allure, and that land bucket will have killed in handcuff. Have a run of two, the one good killed Jaggers Harry went towering all ours lives in revenge. Keep him. As surrendering I will keep him. Let's go for a town only for only the for equal county. The time will come when the hun sheriff can as he has hunted thee.
But what will our pack say?
The law of the jungle states very clearly that any wolf can, upon marriage, withdraw from the pack to which it belongs. But as soon as your pups are old enough to stand, you must take them to the pack council, which is usually held once a month on a full moon, so that their other wolves can identify them. After that inspection, the pups are free to run wherever they want, and until they have killed their first meal. No excuse is accepted. If an adult wolf in the pack kills one of them, the punishment is that wherever the mother is found, and if you think for a minute you will see that this is how it must be. Father Wolf waited until his cubs could run a little and then, on the night of the pack meeting, he took them, Mowgli and Mother Wolf, to Council Rock, a peak covered with stones and boulders where 100 wolves could hide. The lone wolf had led them for a year. He had twice fallen in the wolf trap in his youth. Manners and customs of men. Very little was said in the rock. The mother and father sat, and from time to time an older wolf with you making a sound. Sometimes a mother wolf pushed her cub into the moonlight to be sure they had missed it.
Chicken Tillow, Tillow, Look will old Walsey, and Tiang Monter Wall take up tickle, Look will old Walsey.
Look, God, the puppy is mine hive is to me what does the free people have to do with.
Shere Khan's question alone.
What have free people to do with a man's cup? Who speaks for this cup? Among the free people who speaks?
There was no response, and Mother Wolf prepared herself for what she knew would be her last fight, if things came to a fight. So, the only other creature allowed to be on the pack council, Baloo, will teach his wolves keep the law of the jungle.
The man's coop? The man's coop? I speak for the man's coop. There is no harm in a man's club. I have no gift for words, but I speak the truth. Let him run with the pack and enter with the others. I will teach him myself.
We need yet another. Baloo has spoken, and he is our teacher for the young cubs. Who speaks best Baloo?
Oh, Aquila, and yet the free people, I have no right in your assembly, but the law of the jungle say that if there is a double which is not a killing matter, in regard to a new club, the life of that club may be about at price, and the law does not say who may or may not play that price. I'm alright.
Good. Listen to Bagheera. The cube can be bought. For a price, it is too low.
Knowing that I have no right to speak here, I ask your leaving.
Speak then.
To kill a naked cub is shamey. Besides, he make me better sport for you when he is grown. Baloo has spoken in his behalf. How to Baloo's word I will add on bull, and a fat one, nobly killed, not a half a mile from here, if ye will accept the men's club according to last. Wallow. It's difficult.
What's matter? He will die in the winter rains. He will search in the sun. What arms can naked for do us? Let him run with the pack. Where is the bull, Bagheera? Let him be accepted.
Look well. Oh, López.
I roll well. For the time we will make this naked. Think it will make three roar to another tune, or I know nothing of men.
It was well done. Men and their cubs are very wise. He may be a help in time.
Truly, I have in the time of need, for none can hope to lead the park forever.
Akela didn't say anything.
Take it away and train him as befits a member of the free people.
And that's how Mowgli entered the Sin Wolf Pack for the price of a ball, and thanks to Baloo's good word. What he liked most was go with Bagheera to the dark and warm. Heard of the forest sleep all day and at night watch Bagheera kill. Bagheera killed left and right because he was hungry, and so died Mowgli, with exception his son has, was all now. To understand things Bagheera told him that his soul never touched cattle because they had been bought from the theater of the price of a bull's life.
All the jungle is tiny, and toads can't kill everything. That toads are strong enough to kill, but for the sake of the bull that both the toad must never kill or eat any cattle, young or old. That is the law of the jungle. Mowgli obviously fight fully.
Shere Khan always crossed his path in the jungle, for as Akela grew and wakened, the lame tiger had become great friends with the younger wolves of the pack, who followed him in search of scrap. Some things Akela wolf never have always, if he had dared to push his authority to its proper limits. Then Shere Khan would flatter him and be surprised that such excellent young hunters were content to believe be a dying wolf a man's cub.
That at council ye dare not look in him, but when the eyes.
Bagheera Wo had eyes and ears, everyone knew something of this, and once or twice he told Mowgli in so many words that Shere Khan would kill him on die.
I have the pack and I have you. And Baloo thought it's too lazy. I could take a hit or two for my sake. Why should we all be afraid?
It was a very warm day when a new idea occurred to Bagheera. Born
Afraid?
It was a very warm day when a new idea occurred to Bagheera. Born from something he had heard. Maybe Ikki the Porcupine had told him, but it told Mowgli when they were deep in the jungle, while the boy lay with his head on the beautiful black skin of.
Little brother, how often have I told thee that Shere Khan is the enemy?
Times, as there are not in the pack. What's wrong?
Said Mowgli, who of course could not account.
I'm sleeping. And Shurkan is a long-tailed and long-mouthed like Mao the peacock.
But this is not the time for sleeping. Baloo knows it. I know it. The pack know it. And even the foolish deer know. Tabaki has told thee too.
Shere Khan's question alone
What have three people to do with a man's cup? Who speaks for this cup? Among the three people who speaks?
There was no response, and Mother Wolf prepared herself for what she knew would be her last fight, if things came to a fight. So, the only other creature allowed to be on the Pack Council, Baloo, will teach his wolves keep the law of the jungle.
The man's coop? The man's coop? I speak for the man's coop. There is no harm in a man's club. I have no gift for words, but I speak the truth. Let him run with the pack and enter with the others. I will teach him myself.
We need yet another. Baloo has spoken, and he is our teacher for the young cubs. Who speaks best, Baloo?
Oh, Aquila, and yet to free people? I have no right in your assembly, but the law of the jungle say that if there is a double which is not a killing matter, in regard to a new club, the life of that club may be about at price, and the law does not say who may or may not play that price. I'm alright.
Good. Listen to Bagheera. The cube can be both. For a price, it is still life.
Knowing that I have no right to speak here, I ask your leaving.
Speak then.
To kill a naked cub is shamey. Besides, he make me better sport for you when he is grown. Baloo has spoken in his behalf. How to Baloo's word I will add on bull, and a fat one, nobly killed, not a half a mile from here, if ye will accept the men's club according to last. Wallow, it's difficult.
What's matter? He will die in the winter rains. He will search in the sun. What arms can naked for do us? Let him run with the pack. Where is the bull, Bagheera? Let him be accepted.
Look well. Oh, López.
I roll well. For the time we will make this naked. Think it will make three roar to another tune, or I know nothing of men.
It was well done. Men and their cubs are very wise. Himani, be a help in time.
Truly, I have in the time of need, for none can hope to lead the park forever.
Aquila didn't say anything.
Take it away and train him as befits a member of the free people.
And that's how Mowgli entered the Sin Wolf Pack for the price of a ball, and thanks to Baloo's good word. What he liked most was go with Bagheera to the dark and warm. Heard of the forest sleep all day, and at night watch Bagheera kill. Bagheera killed left and right because he was angry, and so died Mowgli, with exception his son has, was all know. To understand things Bagheera told him that his soul never touched cattle because they had been bought from the theater of the price of a bull's life.
All the jungle is tiny, and toads can't kill everything. That toads are strong enough to kill, but for the sake of the bull that bought the Thou must never kill or eat any cattle, young or old. That is the law of the jungle.
Mowgli obviously faithfully